You want to hear my audition to play a role in the next remake chapter?
Yeah, sure. Perfect. Hell yes. Oh man, you can do all those grunts.
I'm also proficient in and.
All right, so you're gonna have to get cast as more of a brooding character then. There's a party member in a later part of the game that you're perfect for. Oh yes. You don't even need to do anymore. You're already hired. After the second grunt, perfect. I'm so used to anime grunts that they don't do anything to me, but I know a lot of people get really annoyed by them. I have watched too much anime my entire lifetime to give a fuck. So before I brought up how on Twitter you said that the world building in this game is kind of similar to like how Beyond Good and Evil did it. That was caused by me originally mentioning on Twitter like, hey, I know there's some people who don't like the episodes where we spend a lot of time just looking at the world. I am never going to stop doing that. I'm sorry. We've been doing that since the first fucking Let's Play. It is. These are the things and games I like. But, man, you're going to get a lot of that with Wall Market because holy fuck, this city is...
I mean, yeah, like I was saying as we just walked through sort of briskly, it seems really dense with like people and stands and...
Yeah.
Like, you just walk through the whole thing. I have no idea how it's laid out.
Yep.
Like... It's so like twisted on itself.
Yeah. Also, there's this little side alley that's really easy to miss, but at the end of it, we got this giant avalanche graffiti on this wall.
Hell yes. Down with authority.
And this wall, I believe, is actually like one of the walls that splits the sectors apart from each other.
Or is it just the wall that walls in Wall Market?
Oh, actually, no, you're right. That is the wall that walls in Wall Market. But yeah, we still have even more debris from like the plate crash here. And it makes me wonder like all the stuff down here now, is that built on top of debris or were they able to just move a lot of it out of the way and this is actually like the ground floor?
The wall that walls in Wall Market is one of my vocal warm-ups before we start a recording so I don't get tongue-tied.
It's good. Also, this locked fence over here with a treasure chest behind it. File that away. Keep it on the list.
I've filed it in the plorb zone, yes.
Yeah, even before we get onto like the main streets of Wall Market, there's, that alleyway with the graffiti that I really like. And also, behind this building, we got really big fucking artillery shells that they're storing. And they're also keeping another one of those really cool robots that we saw before.
Yeah. And it looks to be in better repair.
Yeah. I really like the design of these robots because you can tell they built them with like polygon budget in mind because they're so flat and boxy. But that kind of lends to their design looking kind of cool. And I really like that the cockpit is just big enough to fit a person in. It's really cramped in there. Yeah, wow. Wall Market is incredible, both in that it retains every single element of the original and also adds a fuckload more on top of it.
Yeah. And this is the spot where the dragon killed the mythical rhinoceros?
Yeah. Again, machine and gun, the weapons store from the original. Basically the same deal, but now it's got a helicopter on top. I really like that they just have a fucking old-timey sniper rifle just out and about here next to the like missile salvo.
People could just take that. That's a free sample.
Yeah. They've got like 100 of those, I bet.
Welcome to Wall Market's premier weapons shop.
Expected a different voice from that man, but okay. Got a new weapon for Cloud here, the Hard Edge.
Hard Edge.
Yeah, I got a Hard Edge. This is a sword for me. Some new accessories too, just new like wrist guards and bulletproof vests and stuff that are just bigger percentage of increasing your stats compared to the originals, but they're really pricey. 5,000 a pop, and we barely got almost 11K. They do have headbands though, which are really useful in keeping you from falling asleep. I'm not sure how the headband does that, but
Do
okay.
come again.
It's really tight. Very uncomfortable.
Okay, yeah, sure. That's what keeps you up. Hey, guys.
That old dude in the vacant lot next to the inn? That's the owner's brother?
Yeah, but there's bad blood between them. Heard they had a falling out over a tank or some shit.
Ah, so they're both collectors. That feud's gotta run deep. They came this close to turning all that ordnance loose.
They'll blow us all to hell and back.
If I had a brother, I would not let a tank get between our relationship.
Frequently, I would catch the end of this conversation where they were talking about ceasefires, and I thought they were talking about Midgar and Wutai, but no, they're talking about the brothers. Speaking of the tank,
I'd kill to get my hands on Shinra's Realmika. Now that's the shit.
this guy's got a top half of a tank. He's got the turret, just like in the original. Yeah, he is... Anything he says, he's just obsessed with collecting robots and guns.
Yeah.
That's his whole deal.
Machine and gun. Yes.
Machine and gun.
Somebody asked him, you know, what they wanted to name the store, and they couldn't get him to do anything but list things he likes.
God damn, the dawn rises like rented mules.
So yeah, we'll throw the hard edge in Cloud. We're not going to be doing any fighting for a bit, but it's a cool looking sword.
Yeah.
This sword is also from the original. Got it at a later time in the game, and it's bigger now. Because it's like an action, not a turn-based thing. Like all of Cloud's swords had to be about the same length, so they had the same reach. So
Right.
This sword was, I would say, maybe would have ended at about his knees instead of dragging on the ground.
It's okay. It's got a very hard edge. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Also, I love these two dudes who are throwing popcorn at each other.
Wall Market is where you go for a date.
Yeah. And look, he catches that one.
Hell yes. They're in tune. That is way more impressive than a high five. That's how you know you're in sync.
Chocobo bean popcorn here, shaped like everybody's favorite chocobos. Get them while they're hot.
Yeah, these chocobo beans are amazing.
I don't know how they're beans and popcorn, but I don't really care too much because they got two cute little cats on top of the vendor here.
I guess it's the popcorn process to actually pop a bean, and they didn't want to call them pop beans because no one knows what a pop bean is.
Pop beans.
But bean popcorn, you can sort of figure it out.
Yeah. Really wonder what a bean popcorn could even taste like if that was even a thing that could exist.
Chocobo bean? What are you?
Exactly.
They don't even know.
Even they don't know what a chocobo bean is.
Fights are something, they say. You'll never see action like it anywhere else.
But yeah, even while I was recording, I was noticing things I hadn't noticed before. Like, I had never really stopped to actually notice this fortune teller talking to this dude over here. Selling him, like, a bullshit crystal or something. Also funny that there's still, like, grifts of, like, bullshit crystals that do nothing when there are actual real crystals that actually do things.
You'd think that'd make it easier, right?
Yeah. Just find a really shitty fire material with no experience on and huck that.
I mean, if people are used to there being real magic crystals that make real magic, just some quartz you found is a lot easier to upsell.
Yeah. Also, this menu is slightly too low res to easily read it, but man, this restaurant basically has fucking everything. Sandwiches, soup, burgers, pasta, salad, pizza, breakfast menu. It's the Denny's of Wall Market.
I bet they serve breakfast all day. Come on,
yeah.
24-hour breakfast. Lay it on me.
Hey there, friend. Grab a seat. Any seat that's open.
Made a little extra.
So, what would it be?
On some good eating. What's the mystery fish set?
Why, it's a set meal with some fish.
There's some weird running gag here of people asking him, like, oh, what's this thing? And he just repeats the name of the thing back to them like that's supposed to explain what the fuck it is.
What about that barbecue I'm cooking?
Who says I can't eat both? What's today's special?
Why, is the daily special platter?
Like, that's not helpful.
Got
nothing but
Hey,
love
bud.
for the Don. He's the man putting food on my plate. Hey.
There's a lot of tryptophan in this daily special platter or something.
Sure about that? You still got room for more?
Made a little extra. Want to spend it on some good eating.
Yeah, restaurant also from the original, basically same layout on everything. There's a lot of stuff I forgot that was even in Wall Market that they kept in. Like even some really small set dressing bits where I was playing it, it's just, and then I had to record the original for this. It's like, oh shit,
Materia pots.
they kept that.
Oh,
Didn't even know.
came all this way.
I need a materia pop.
I would eat that.
Yeah. It's probably not made from materia. It's just like, oh look, it looks like materia.
Yeah.
And it's a tasty treat. I'd eat that.
Sometimes the guy at the Materia Pop place talks about how if you get two different types and link them together, they do different things.
Okay, maybe they are made with materia.
Maybe.
Crawl into a hole and die!
Johnny?
John, we're working on a plan. It's okay.
It's all right.
You can't be part of the plan because we want it to work, but you should know there is one.
Yeah. Oh, buddy's sitting in the weeds.
You should have known better. Always go with your gut. Should have said heads.
We got to talk to Chocobo Sam and two other people and...
Ah, Chocobo Sam.
Not you two again. Told you once. I'll
You
tell
think
you
he's
1,000
named for
times.
Sam Elliott?
Got nothing for you.
I wonder.
Now scram.
Wait,
Sam
here's
Peckinpah?
how.
There's a
You're
lot
one
of
the
Western
trio, right?
Sams.
I want you to get me into the audition.
Huh?
Pretty please?
Why not?
I'm tired of being poor. I want to be a
Really?
made woman. I want to be Don
Sure.
Corneo's 19th
Next time an
wife.
audition comes around, I'll put your name in the hat.
Next time will be too late. Can't you get me into this one?
You want in now? No can do, sweetheart. Already recommended Tifa, and she's got this in the bag.
How can you be so sure Corneo will pick Tifa? You never know. He might pick me.
Damn, you really do want in, don't you?
Sure do.
Then how's about we play for it?
You should have used your slowdown. Went into the action menu.
Oh man, that would have been a good idea.
Call it, Missy. Heads or tails? Guess right, and I'll grant you your wish. Guess wrong, and you'll leave me in peace.
So if you don't pick a choice quick enough, Cloud would just automatically say no deal.
Tails.
Heads, you lose.
Didn't ask about your favorite Sonic the Hedgehog character.
Hey, don't look so glum. You're a pretty enough gal. Just not quite Corneo's cup of tea. But if only the Don will do, try convincing one of the other two. That's why it's a trio, and not just the Mio. Now skedaddle.
When do we get to add him to
Wait.
the party?
Right?
Mind if I see that coin of yours? Trick coin. I had a hunch.
It's still a 50-50 shot.
That's cheating.
And that's the Wall Market way.
Maybe he's got a little
learned.
magician's trick. He can swap out different trick
Still
coins.
cheating.
I don't know.
It's only a trick if he calls it.
Yeah. So Chocobo Sam, a new character in the remake, but he's based off an NPC from the original game. When you see Tifa come out with the Chocobo here in the original, Chocobo Sam's design is based off this NPC you see for about 5 seconds total. I love it.
Who is revealed in this game to actually be Chocobo Sam's employee. They just
Yeah.
dress alike.
Yeah. So Wall Market has like different districts within it, and while there's a single theme for Wall Market, there's different arrangements that fade in and out depending on where you are in the city. And of course, even Chocobo Sam gets his own version of the Wall Market theme, which is like this really goofy cowboy theme
Yes.
with the whistling.
Supergirls.
Supergirls.
We got 8 different Karazor-Els.
Let's sing the old fight song on 3. Oh, yeah. Guess I never introduced myself.
A ghost.
Ocean juice.
So in Japan, Square Enix has its own cafe where they have a bunch of Final Fantasy and other game-themed drinks and desserts and stuff, and I really want to try some of the Final Fantasy stuff.
I'm sure it looks super cute.
Yeah.
Hey there. We're a pharmacy, but we stock other stuff too.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like some of my sweet tunes? Perhaps some Echo Mist. Echo Mist is my favorite product from the Pepsi-Cola family of brands.
I heartily recommend getting ether and getting all fucked up in Wall Market.
Pretty rowdy place.
Don't worry about having too much Mega Ether. I have smelling salts.
Step right up, step right up. It's the fully automated, state-of-the-art item procurement machine.
So a vending machine. Cool.
But it's state-of-the-art, though.
It's got robot arms on the side.
But it is not programmed to hug.
It kills.
Only
Maybe it's
kill.
broken?
Hey, bro.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow.
Your vending machine's got a gun in
You
it.
can think of, just a button push away.
They should have textured in some like bullet holes in the floor.
Yeah.
Huh. All right. Maybe there's something wrong with the wiring.
Maybe you're stealing from dead people.
Huh? It shot you?
Well, that's not good for business. Wiring must be faulty or something.
I have a feeling this guy never had like a plan for explaining it to why something shot at somebody, because they usually just fucking die.
Isn't it?
Never expected anybody to actually dodge the bullets.
If I can't get that money by morning, I'm royally screwed.
Ah, yes, a mortgage, the riskiest gamble of all.
Oh no. But yeah, something I like about Wall Market here is like
This is full up too?
this guy, and a lot of other NPCs are really upset about tourists being in Wall Market because they live here, and the tourists are really fucking annoying. So there's a decent amount of characters here who just lamenting, like, I can't even eat at the place I like anymore. It's always full.
All these hotels are all filled up. Jesus is being born somewhere, we don't know.
Just give us a raise, am I right? It's money I want, not more responsibilities.
Probably somewhere in that cat's head slide.
Yeah.
Hold it. Best to steer clear of this alley. You may not like the people you find down here, and they may not like you.
You talking to yourself in the third person,
Cool, though.
buddy?
Just blowing off work is all. We're not up to anything, honest. We just want a second away to relax. This alley's like a sanctuary for us. You should see it in the daytime, empty.
Guys, I really just want the treasure chest you're guarding.
Hey, bro, you better stay away from this alley. There's some rough customers in here. I love this alley so much.
Man, I just want to get away from my boss for a sec, just chill, you know?
Goddamn tourists. Taking over our favorite dives. I thought this was our town.
No, you can't perform our town. Only Loveless.
That's all you got, man.
That's all you got.
And maybe any songs from the Stamp live show.
Where did they get off, treating us like we're not even here?
Yeah, where's the theater showing Stamp the Stadium Experience?
I don't know. So, like, you know, there's a bunch of bars in this little area here, and I love the lighting here, but a lot of the buildings here, you could hear a little bit in the background, but if you walk up really close to any of the doors of the buildings here, you can hear live shows being performed that are really muffled, and you can hear people cheering and stuff. It's great.
Not great. Just wanted to see Andrea.
Wow, Johnny really forgot about Tifa quick.
I know.
This the place?
Think so.
Let me handle this. You wait out here, okay?
And why would I do that? No, I'm coming with.
I'm not really sure that...
You're a man of many talents, but talking isn't one of them.
Cloud, you haven't had a conversation in your life. Is your plan to just kill the trio?
This is the Honeybee Inn, and the facade is pretty similar to the original to the point where they kept the really low poly, like, bee women on the sign.
I'm so excited, I can't breathe.
Johnny, the only, like, good quality you seem to have is that you're really fast.
What's so funny, Johnny? Johnny, you want to tell me the joke? You're the joke, Johnny.
Ooh.
Whoa.
And your dad's outfit. That is also the joke.
Good evening.
Oh. Hey,
Welcome to the heart and soul of Wall Market, the Honeybee Inn. Is there a honey boy or girl whose company you desire?
We're here to see Andrea Rodea.
Man, if somebody ever calls me a honey boy, I don't know what I'd do.
Now, are you the one who made the appointment, sir?
It doesn't sound very complimentary. That's all I'm saying.
I see. I'm terribly sorry, sir. An appointment is required, and the earliest available slot is 3 years from now.
3 years?
All we want is 5 minutes. He can spare that.
I need his help for the Corneo audition.
Yes, well, regardless of the circumstances, you cannot meet him without an appointment.
Is there really no other way?
It is rare, but Mr. Rodea does occasionally extend invitations to individuals who catch his eye. Otherwise, I'm sorry, but there really is nothing that can be done.
I guess that's that then. Oh well, let's try someone else.
Seems pretty shitty for this inn to give its employees costumes that make it impossible for them to sit down.
Yeah, it seems like a nightmare.
We don't pay you to sit. We pay you to look like insects.
I wonder if my honey girl got
I want to see a honey boy or a honey girl. Please. Please.
Hey.
Please.
Are you nervous too?
You bet I am. This is the first time in my life sitting in the premiere section.
I'm so nervous to meet the honey girls and the honey boys.
Wow. I hope you enjoyed the show.
Thank you, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I will enjoy the show.
So yeah, while we won't be able to see like Stamp, the live show. Might be able to see some other live shows in Wall Market. Again, Supergirls.
I bet the Stamp show has flamethrowers.
Oh yeah.
And glitter cannons.
Yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, if we sneak back in this alley, this lady, it's the teacher from the Leaf House.
What?
Hey, honey girl, your stinger's stuck in that fence.
Aren't you that Leaf House?
Hey, what the hell, Merc? Digging into people's personal affairs in this town is a huge no-no.
What are you doing here?
Well, if you must know, I've wanted to be a dancer ever since I was a little girl. I come here at night to live the dream. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell the children, okay? I practice every second I can. It's the only way I'll become the best.
Kids hate it when people have second jobs.
Yeah, she kind of alluded to the fact that she does this in the side quests we did where we help the kids fight the Toad King and all that.
As if you're not here to gawk at the honey boys.
My heart is racing.
Careful of your blood pressure, you hear?
Don't worry, we have both a doctor and a mortician on standby.
As soon as this is over, I'm starting a new idol group called the Honey Boys.
Wait, you're just here for the honey girls, aren't you?
Bro, this is literally what Wall Market is for, the honey boys and girls. This is why you are here. It is the main attraction. Don't be mad at me. We're both here.
I'm a more discerning customer. I'm here for the Supergirls.
Ooh, yes.
Marlena's the greatest honey girl there ever was.
Stop
it's an
saying
undisputed
honey
truth.
girl.
Honey girl.
And I dare anyone try and deny it.
I dare. You are wrong, sir. Folia may be new, but she is clearly the best and the only one worthy of being called the greatest.
Guess who got my insurance premium?
That does it.
Just leave me alone.
What's that now? You'd like to submit a complaint about our monster insurance coverage? Speak up. Are you
The thing is, this isn't a protection racket. This is just a legitimate insurance company.
Yeah.
They're licensed. They're registered. It's all above board.
Yeah.
Agree? Quality monster insurance is more essential than ever these days.
Huh?
What's that? You're very interested in the coverage we offer?
I mean, I love any setting where
policy will do for you, sir.
it's contemporary enough, but there's still monsters in it, so they have to think up shit like monster insurance.
Could you hurry up with this shakedown? I just want to get the treasure chest.
My marbles are secure, sir. 'Tis you who are crazy.
With all the things they expanded with Wall Market, they eventually seem to have just realized, like, oh yeah, if you got the honeybee in, you're gonna have like the weird otaku idol obsessors as well,
who are arguing like it's 2004 on a message board.
Yeah. On top of like the honeybee inn and like the honey boys and honey girls, we also have a more niche subgenre of cowgirls over here.
Hell yes.
At the Good Luck Bar.
Well, if you put your bat on, you'll really fit in the Good Luck Bar.
Yeah.
I bet you're going to cow somewhere else.
What are you talking about? It's work. I'll come back again soon. So send me off with a smile. Please.
What does cow mean in that sentence?
Cow.
Promise to spend more next time.
I pinky promise. The cow, the squeeze, the moo-moo, I'll buy it all.
Oh, I don't like any of this.
I love this place has its own terminology, but also nothing that is the cow, the squeeze, or the moo-moo can be anything good. This is all degenerate.
At least with the squeeze, I have a pretty good idea of what I'm getting.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a verb.
I can't believe I bought the same disc twice. Excuse me, sir. If you like, you can have it.
Oh yeah. Loves the Farm Boy CD.
I was ready to kill the guy who just left. He talked and talked for 3 whole hours about trains and timetables.
That was Avalanche Intel, okay?
Excuse me, I don't care. No, that's not it. His facts were all wrong.
Yep, that's Avalanche Intel, all right.
To support Midgar's infrastructure wasn't the Hoka 160. It was the 70. But we're here to make customers feel good about themselves, so... Oh.
Okay, is it the customer or her who is related to the children back in Sector 7 who are also obsessed with trains? I need to figure this out.
That's right, I did.
Still thinking about the cow and the moo-moo.
You gotta stop thinking about the moo-moo.
I gotta stop thinking about the moo-moo, I guess.
You're not allowed to see me at work.
But there's
It's when you pay them to wear a moo-moo.
Just go home.
Wall Market technically isn't that big. They just stack so much stuff on top of each other.
Yeah.
That it's like...
Every 4 steps, you're in a different lighting condition.
Yeah.
Shit. There's something downright wrong with this place.
Johnny, what about your never-ending quest?
Johnny? Hello?
Johnny?
Oh, he's getting itchy.
Oh, Johnny's been had. She's a siren, I tell you. My Gil.
Johnny, remember that time I almost executed you? Johnny?
He was better off wearing a blindfold for that part, I think.
Oh, there's this energy pulsing from my fingertips.
You been talking to Chadley?
This must be the place. Welcome.
Just the two of you? Step right up. Now then, what manner of massage do you desire?
Say what?
Is this your first time in our establishment?
Mm-hmm.
We are a hand massage parlor.
Cloud's starting to get really anxious because he's just barely even been introduced to the high five.
It is our pleasure to relieve our patrons of that tension.
Can you just high five me?
And what better way to seek relief than through the skilled ministrations of a professional?
Sorry, I was told you did hand stuff here, and I feel like there was a miscommunication.
What massage do you desire?
We're not customers.
Then you are...
Hoping you can help us get an invite to an audition with Don.
For the love of... Say another word and I'll shove this fan right down your throat.
So she is a fighting game character.
Yeah.
This is the last thing I need. You're young and stupid, and I suppose that means you think I'll let you off easy. So, you want what? A favor?
This lady, if she were in a fighting game, would absolutely be the character that does the ooh laugh.
Then tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't have you dragged outside and shot for wasting my valuable time? Well,
I feel like you could make a fighting game out of this game's characters.
Oh, totally.
Like Rude. A lot of people would like playing with Rude.
Yeah, he's the grappler.
Cloud Strife.
Hand.
Huh?
Give it to me!
Leathery, strange for a hand.
The strong, firm hands of a fighter. Yet they possess a certain elegance and grace.
Yeah, he's got like a clear-coat manicure on under that glove.
Let's see what you're made of. After that, we'll talk. So, which course will it be?
All right, this affects things.
Of course it does.
But we're gonna go for the very pricey luxury course. Different cutscenes for all this. We'll see all those in a later video.
Mm-hmm.
Then make your way to the room in the back and wait.
Cloud?
You are trying to bribe this lady. It makes sense.
This exclusive treatment is reserved for our most well-to-do patrons.
Who kill the biggest monsters.
First, the hand cream. A generous coating for each and every one of your richly deserving fingers.
You really don't have to narrate.
Let's start with the tips. That's it. Relax. I'm only here to help.
He looks like he's in pain.
Yeah. He's very uncomfortable.
Did that hurt?
No.
Then I'll move on to the base of the fingers. Let's see if we can't improve your circulation and get that blood flowing.
Just high five me and I'll be done.
The high five costs extra.
Oh, damn it.
Stress is poison to the body. And finally, some gentle
In a hand massage
stimulation
parlor, I think the high five is a happy ending.
just like this. Oh, what was that? A cry of pleasure? Is this how you like it?
God, he's gonna have another flashback.
Maybe this.
Did I just score?
I don't know what I just saw, but I think it was specifically meant to evade the ratings board.
If that was to your liking.
Also got to say, Cloud looks very nude without his arm gloves and stuff on. He looks naked. It's weird.
How was it?
Huh?
You okay?
Yeah.
You're acting weird, Cloud.
I am?
Really weird.
Feel like I gotta sneak out late at night or something.
Think you'll make a habit of it?
Worth every last deal, baby.
All right then. I think I've seen everything I need to see.
So?
Tell me what you want, and we'll take it from there.
Gonna have to kill a lot of monsters to rake in the 3,000 gold need for that again.
Sure you're okay?
Yeah.
I bet repeat customers get their rates raised as well.
But you get a special coupon for your birthday, so...
You're one of the trio, right? I want to get into Corneo's next audition.
And why in the world would you want to do that? Okay.
Really?
But you cannot go dressed like that.
Huh?
I could never send Corneo a candidate wearing such a plain-looking getup. Doing so would call my position as one of the trio into question.
Is something wrong with my outfit?
Again, tons of choices, and they all kind of matter.
It's all right, I guess.
Oh, you.
Look, just take it outside the parlor.
If you're gonna be
would you?
sweet and stuff,
Sorry,
this is a nasty place for nasty
what can I do
people.
about
Yeah,
the
we do hand stuff here.
You see this bare shoulder?
You
This is
just
no
leave that
place
to
for
me.
cute flirting.
I'll put you in a dress so fabulous, you'll look like a million gil. So long as you can afford it.
How much?
What I said. But don't worry. It's obvious you can't afford a dress with that kind of price tag. So listen, I have an idea. There's an underground Coliseum in this town. Up for a fight, Cloud? Good. Because I'm getting you into that arena. If you win the tournament, I'll transform Aerith into a drop-dead gorgeous beauty.
Is there any prize money?
Yes, for the person who got you in. So, what do you say?
All right.
That's what I like to hear. You'll need this.
Finally, an
They're
opportunity for
already
me to be
letting
cool
fighters
again.
inside. You should hurry.
I feel
Run along.
weird and exposed after that hand massage.
If you did call up Jesse and the crew, they would probably give you some explosives. You could just go get
Remember?
Tifa.
You are going to win me that money.
Not entirely convinced that Cloud couldn't just slash down the door and just stomp in there, but
Keep your filthy hands to yourself.
Don't touch my Target paper lamp.
those are out of stock right now.
Do you even know how much that costs?
$15.99? I don't know.
You're Trader Joe's flowers, lady.
Yeah. They're nice, but they're nothing special.
What have we gotten ourselves into?
Nothing good. I wouldn't expect a fair fight in this town.
Think we can win it all?
That's one thing I'm definitely sure of.
I appreciate the confidence, just don't get too cocky, okay?
I'm level 19.
So, the original Wall Market is, while it's very accurate in the remake, it's still kind of different tonally, I guess. Wall Market in the original game is not so much a tourist destination, but a place for horny scumbags to come to. Wall Market is entirely just a super seedy place where gross men go to do gross things. And every single inch of the place feels criminal. They kept that aspect in the new Wall Market, but now, the main streets of Wall Market in the remake are now, a safer place to go, and all the seedy, gross stuff is kind of off in the alleys into the side streets. Also, there's this dude who calls Aerith a fucking heifer. What in the hell?
He inspired the Moo Moo Squeeze Squeeze place.
Yeah, even the music here, which we heard in the previous episode, playing for the Butch, Birkin, Beck. That was originally the Wall Market theme, which was a bit more of a seedy sounding song than what it is now, but also, yeah, there's the gun. In the original game, you can eventually do something with this gun that gets you a really, really good weapon, but not yet in the remake. And the Honeybee Inn, when we finally get to the Honeybee Inn, they did a lot to adapt and change and update this part because, wow, the original Honeybee Inn is kind of a fucked up, weird, depraved, horny part of the game that's maybe not the nicest towards gay men. We'll get to that later, but yeah, Honeybee Inn in the original game is not so much an entertainment venue, but a place where horny guys go to be fucking gross. Also, these buns these people are eating are huge.
Dang, I want one of those. I want a bun.
It looks pretty good, though.
I want a bun.
Speaking of buns, this guy.
I feel like a piping hot bun, filled with the finest, most delicious and delectable honey you've ever tasted.
I don't. It really depends on the ratio of how much honey is in that bun.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm talking to you. I said they're good. Try one.
I mean, a little bite-sized bun with a spot of honey in the middle, great. A bun the size of my face that's just gushing out honey.
Too good for like buns? Come here. What the hell, man? Quit picking fights with the customers.
I like the bun guy here just because when I was playing the game originally and walking back and forth through the street a couple times, his conversation would update. So like the third time I was by him, he was getting really mad that I wasn't getting any of his buns. Think you're too good for my buns?
The doors are now open. Please enter from the right and contenders.
Also, just to our left, it's Johnny's dad.
Johnny Papa.
Wall Market really is one hell of a town, isn't it? I'm sure my son Johnny learned a lot of lessons about life right here. The hard way, of course. Oh, my beautiful boy. As your father, and as someone who's been where you are.
Anyway, I'm going to go join my marching band now.
I heard there was some sort of tournament going on. That must be why it's so crowded.
Johnny's dad is kind of small.
Made me miss a chance to get a ticket to
He's like stocky, but he's just kind of proportionately small.
I could never tell.
Anyway, time to go enter my deck for the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament and
yeah,
make Aerith pretty.
Cloud is all about that synchro summoning. I swear to God, there's like 12 fucking pages just dialogue for people excited for the tournament. It's like...
Think we'll see any soldiers tonight? Those Shinra lapdogs? No way they'd show up here.
An ex-soldier, though. Maybe.
Just calm down, will ya?
You lost? This is for spectators only.
I also feel like with Wall Market here, they were actually able to like achieve a proper amount of like NPC density that it feels like there's an appropriate amount of people here for like the size of the town.
And the more people there are, the less the people feel like weirdos.
Yeah.
Because they can be equally weird, but it seems more like there's a critical mass of like, you know, when in Rome, you know?
Everybody knows I've got the best Coliseum souvenirs around. And when I'm open for business, you can buy some.
Why is your souvenir here like a ratty doll you picked up off the ground?
Stock, but be sure to swing by on your way out.
How old is this stock?
This stuff looks... This was in at least one dog's mouth.
What's this? You're here to compete? I hope you know you're cutting it really close. So, the two of you are a team?
Team? No, it's just me.
Yes, the two of us are a team. I need to get into that audition, but I won't let anyone else fight my battles for me. That includes you, mister.
Look, I'm going to save you a lot of cash on potions.
All right. Team it is. Head to the waiting area down below.
You can only hold so many materia.
Literally, you won't even need to use ether, because I can literally just pray, and somehow that works. No MP required, Cloud.
Down, down, down we go.
Cloud, you might not have noticed, but my god is an awesome god.
So, how deep does this thing go, you think? I wonder how many people are fighting. Hey, you're not nervous, are you?
Nope.
Really? You're even more quiet than usual.
Just trying to focus, like you should.
Hey, lovebirds, over here.
In the city that never sleeps, in the paradise of debauchery and sin, of pain and pleasure, where your every desire can be indulged for the right price. Wall Market! To you esteemed connoisseurs of chaos and bloodshed, we bid you the warmest of welcomes. Are you sitting comfortably? For tonight, the most gruesome spectacle...
These guys never really recovered after Blotch died.
Witness here in the Corneo Coliseum! Tonight's grand prize is no less than 1 million gil, and there's only one way to get it. Brutalize your opponents. thoroughly and utterly, viciously, without mercy, until they bomb it black. Only the
These guys here, also from the original game, but they were really minor characters, and there was no Coliseum bit in the original, so they got promoted to being these announcers.
beast will battle for your amusement in the corner! Warriors of every shape and size will fight to the death before your very eyes in tonight's Corneo
Wow, this place is really something.
Heading back for the elevator for a second, Aerith?
She changed her mind.
You two, wait here until it's time.
What do you think this is? This is an RPG. It's time when I say it's time.
Yeah.
This isn't Dead Rising. There's no universal clock.
When I go, it's go time. But yeah, this whole underground Coliseum bit, new for the remake. It's a really nice addition. I'm a person who just generally likes Coliseum bits in video games whenever they pop up.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because they're usually home to like fun optional fights eventually. Yeah, finally going to be able to use Cloud's Hard Edge, which is, out of all of Cloud's weapons, it is the strongest physically.
Mm-hmm.
It is just all about raw attack power, not a lot of magic, not a ton of defense, although it can do stuff like make your buffs longer. But it's also got a new upgrade here, crippling damage, so any enemies like robots where you can attack other parts of them, you'll do extra damage to that stuff.
Ah.
Yeah. And we're going back to Aerith's guard stick. It's not a stick, it's a staff. It's too big to be a stick, IMO, but whatever. Got that salvation badge so Cloud can get better heals when he's low on health. And so also, since we're mostly just working with raw attack stat here, aside from giving him some fire elemental, because clearly we're going to be fighting just some dudes, I'm giving him the item master to be better at potions, and also that parry move that we got recently from Chadley. And something we have not used at all yet is that materia Aerith started off with when we first got her, which was the refocus materia that gives you a new limit break.
Yeah,
that's actually going to start.
You gotta do it twice to make Chadley happy.
I gotta do it twice to make him happy, and the refocus limit break is going to come in really handy for some of the bits here. Also, Aerith is almost completely incapable of leaving this room without dragging one of those chairs along her legs.
Now, I understand, don't want anybody else to fight my battles for me, whatever. But if the plan is to make her so pretty you can get into the boss man's house, maybe don't risk getting your, face torn up and bloody and...
Yeah, like this.
Oh.
Yeah.
You again.
Ouch, what happened to your face?
I just needed a little scratch, So I signed up for the preliminaries and, well... I hope you guys realize what you're getting into. I don't want to scare you, but if you can make a run for it, you should.
I'm imagining Johnny's fighting style is just running circles around the arena.
Cloud and Aerith, your match will begin shortly.
He tries to make a tornado
Please
happen,
make your way to the
but not every enemy is weak to wind magic.
Yeah.
We're in way too deep to back out now.
Never been more scared in my entire life.
I'm assuming Johnny probably has some really cool sounding attack name he came up for that as well.
It's the Whirlwind Rush.
His ultimate technique.
You two ready?
Are you serious about that necklace?
Try not to get yourselves
I love
we
his
all have
fashion.
questions,
Not all of them can be answered though, sir.
For our next match, we welcome two fighters, a young couple no less. Talk about a bad date! This is their first tournament. The bad first date, and most likely their last, inexperienced as they are. Or are they? Give it up for Cloud and Aerith!
Get lost! Go home! You suck!
Who wants to watch some young lovers die. Woo! Nice stick.
Couple? Get out of here with that lovey-dovey bullshit!
What's up with the pole? Gonna do a little dance for us, baby girl?
Okay, now I'm mad.
I wish, like, during this fight she had just, like, permanent berserk status or something because of that, or fury.
I'm gonna pray for your salvation so hard, mister.
Fear is unquenchable. The demon dogs of hell. The sanguine stalkers!
No blade feast!
So are the dogs gonna get paid, or...?
Dog food, sure.
You brought animals?
Oh? First timers, huh? There's no rule that says you gotta fight man to man.
We're in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen. Who will prevail in this brutal contest?
That is definitely a trapdoor that opens to a really big thing.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Come on.
The fourth match of the first round begins now!
Go on!
Cloud's parry move. You perform it, it's that flip there. Cool flip. You do the parry move by pressing guard and then dodging, like, at the same time. So the parry move isn't really a parry, but like a new dodge move. Also, the Bloodhounds are like dogs we fought before, but when they attack you, they absorb your health to heal themselves.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Vampire monster fuck dogs.
But yeah, the parry materia works just like the deadly dodge in that it does a different thing for whatever party member it's equipped to. The basic thing with the parry move is that it's an alternate dodge that, while it doesn't give you invincibility frames, it does turn your dodge into a block as well. So if you get hit during it, you'll take reduced damage instead of getting knocked around. Very handy. But the really nice thing about parry for Cloud is, one, if you do the parry flip, you will start in the middle of your combo instead of the start, so you can do the harder hitting hits faster. And also, unlike the normal dodge, the parry flip does not take you out of Punisher stance. So it gives you extra mobility while in Punisher mode, so you can actually dodge attacks and keep up the momentum with your heavy combo string.
Can you believe it? I don't think anyone saw this coming! What a completely unexpected turn of events! And the winners of our match are Cloud and Aaron!
Yeah, I'd be done too.
Yeah.
Well, that's one win down. Go team. What's wrong?
The rules don't make sense.
Yeah, true.
It's like we're in a video game or something.
In the next match?
Nah, wouldn't bet on it. Better to expect the worst.
The next fight is a robot with 5 guns.
Oh man, there's so many of those in Midgar these days.
You've got some time before your next match. Get some rest.
Hey, come in here. Kick some chairs around.
Cloud and Aerith, your match will begin shortly. Please make your way to the gate.
You only have 6 hours to nap.
Every time you win a fight in the arena, you get like a new trophy, so some people sent flowers this time.
Cute.
Yeah, the parry materia is one that's also easy to skip on because it's the description for the materia doesn't quite tell you like everything it actually does. So it's one of those things you have to mess around with until you figure like, oh, this is why it's like useful. It's a better dodge. Sorry about your dogs.
Hey, dog man.
Well, that was some bullshit. Guess I better start looking for a new job.
To be fair, your dogs were vampires and they had to be put down.
That's like way worse than rabies.
Yeah. A vampiric dog? No saving that.
That's what they call beginner's luck. But the next match won't be so easy. Ready to rock?
If you think about it, Blade was just a really aggressive veterinarian.
Just remember, try not to die.
For the second match in our spectacular semifinals, fresh from their first date with death, I present the Lucky Couple!
We're like unlucky for the rest of us!
Give it up once again for Cloud and Aerith!
You keep trying, Koch. You keep trying.
Scotch's hype man style really feels like he's just seconds away from doing the whole edge of your seat bit.
Thieves and killers through and through. Too criminal for common criminals. The worst of the worst. Ladies and gentlemen.
These two start every day by watching A Knight's Tale.
The most contemptible sons of bitches this side of Wall Market. Bats! Banatans!
Oh, good.
Yay.
They've returned from the super dead.
Hey, it's those guys.
It's those guys! Look! Hot damn! Been fixing to feed you two your just desserts. Yeah! So open wide, because we're going to serve up a heaping helping. Hey! What do just desserts taste like? Huh? Like justice! Like payback!
You guys, there's like a bar with like open mic night right across the road from the Coliseum. I think your talents would be better used there, maybe.
It would seem that there are actually 8 members of Beck's Badasses.
Hey, that's cheating.
I just like that the one is Cloud's exact inverse, who only wears sleeves.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta suck it
I can't believe Tifa's being forced to marry a giant baby.
Oh, the boss baby of Midgard.
Overwhelmingly stacked against this. This could be a real bloodbath. So I implore you, ladies and gentlemen, don't look away, or you may miss the best part. The second match of the Corneo Cup semifinals begins now.
Who won the first? Oh, we slept through the first semifinal, so we don't know who we'll be going up against in the final.
Yeah. 2 of these guys always immediately plant down mines in between, like, in this big group of guys so you can never see them, and I always accidentally run Cloud into them.
Enjoy the
Multi-target arrow is pretty fun because it means you get 3 guys flying through the sky all at once.
Nice.
Why don't you lead the way?
But yeah, these other guys are just lackeys of Don Corneo. They might look familiar because these are the same dudes we were fighting all the way back in Chapter 3, those guys that were asking about Barrett.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were Don Corneo's men.
Sorry, but I gotta.
Come on.
Yeah, these guys aren't too bad. You just gotta watch out for the grenades. And also, since Aerith has taken a decent amount of damage here, we'll actually be able to show off the refocus limit break.
Yeah!
Chadley, I'm doing it for you.
I'm doing it, Chadley.
Refocus is really good because it converts your 2 bars for your ATB gauge into 3.
Time for something special.
Ooh.
But those 3 bars take the same amount of time to fill as if they were 2 bars, which means you're getting way more actions than you normally would.
Yeah.
And there's no time limit on this. It just lasts for the rest of the fight.
That's pretty good.
If you can pop this near the start of a boss battle, you'll be sitting pretty. Especially with somebody
and that's a materia, so anybody can have that one.
It's especially nice if you can use it on like somebody like Aerith, where, you know, she has like the Prey command, which takes 2 bars. But if you got 3 and they're filling up faster than normal, you could be doing a full party heal like constantly.
It was 2 against, I don't remember how many exactly.
And of course, these poses Cloud and Aerith are striking at the end of their Coliseum matches are the victory poses they would do at the end of every battle from the original.
I also like that those guys forgot how to count to 8.
Yeah.
Oh, and the death animations are the same. Aw, wonderful.
They always play dead.
That kid's really something.
Well, of course he is. I did give him a massage, you know. His palm told quite the tale. He's cheated death more than a few times.
So have half the people in this town.
I once got kicked by a chocobo so hard my eyes went crossed.
Death really sucks at games of chance in this.
There you go again. One of these days, your luck is going to run out.
I'm here too. Me and my honey boys. King of the honey boys.
That is one mistake
here I
I'll never
am.
repeat.
You gotta admit, Andy, the way he moves is totally amazing. Andy!
Mysterious Andy.
Next up, the big finale.
Yeah,
I thought you'd be happier.
just thinking about what we might face next.
But you know, we've made it this far. I'm sure we can handle anything they throw at us.
Just a nice sit.
Cloud and Aerith, the final match will begin shortly.
Let's see, what do we got hanging out in our room now?
Please make your way to the gate.
So in here, we still just have the flowers, but
Got some big old flowers, sure.
Yeah, but if we go outside, got some big flower arrangements.
Oh, who died?
Right?
Those are funeral arrangements.
Not bad. You better make sure you rest up nice and good.
I passed out on a bench. I'm fine.
I'm good. Doesn't even have to be like a comfortable bench. I just need to sit. Anywhere but the ground, really.
It's part of soldier training.
Yeah.
Does this mean I don't gossip like dead no more?
Aw, poor Butch.
Damn, you two are really something else. I could use that kind of muscle in my gang.
Too bad you didn't get to talk to the vampire dogs.
Yeah.
So hungry.
These guys just applied themselves to something less criminal. I feel like they could probably, just like a trio, like comedian group.
They could do tumbling. They could do comedy tumbling.
Court jesters.
They could tour all of the Renaissance fairs of the land.
Man, you proved me wrong. You guys are pretty good. It's the final match. You good to go? I've got a lot of money riding on you two. Win it for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, our time together is almost over. Tonight's thrilling Tornado Cup, filled with unprecedented upsets and drama, has only one match to go! We know. We're just as disappointed as you are. But ladies and gentlemen, all good things must come to an end. So let's celebrate by getting so damn loud, they'll hear us up on the plate! Yeah! Come on! Once more.
It's a bunch of middle manager types hitting the pavement with a broom. Quiet down there. What are you doing?
I hope they can hear us from 300 meters below.
Champions of Madam M, Cloud and Aerith!
I really enjoyed they took the time to actually model their lavalier mics pinned to their lapels.
Mm-hmm. What, you thought this was all magic?
Yeah! Come on now! Come
Maybe
on!
they can project just that well.
Yeah, maybe.
You think his abs are cut, just imagine his diaphragm.
This killed to their name, along with a handful of namings. The deadly duo that takes up the trash with a vengeance. The Electric Executioners, Chocobo Sam's champions, Cutting and Sweeping! Come on!
Also, the fact that everyone knows him as Chocobo Sam is really good to me. But every time I see him and he turns around, you just see that he just has Chocobo embroidered in the back of his vest. Is that the same as just like a horse owner just walking around with a vest that just says horse on the back?
Horse. Well, it's actually his last name. It's Chocobo, Sam.
Ah, okay.
His name is Sam Chocobo.
Sam Chocobo. That's basically a Hideo Kojima protagonist name. Name and occupation. You got it. So yeah, the parry materia is really good when you start combining it with, especially on like shortcut keys, the disorder command. Because now this means that you can very fluidly do flips, still be in Punisher mode, use disorder to switch back to a normal stance, and continue to just do that back and forth, basically infinitely. While also like mitigating a lot of the damage you would take because your flips are now also blocking attacks as well. The other benefit of the parry thing is you can use it earlier than your normal dodge moves, so there's a lot of attacks where you can cancel out of the animation a lot earlier than normal.
One more shot!
So again, it starts making you feel a little bit more like a platinum protagonist, especially if Tifa were here and we could put parry on her.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. You can do a lot of animation canceling with parry with her, because she's just like so fast while doing it.
Let's get this over with.
It's strange to think that you have a bigger blade than the giant cutting robot. It has more, like you're outnumbered blade-wise, but in like length.
It's I've always wondered if Cloud's gigantic sword was inspired by Berserk.
It must have been.
Right?
Like, there's no way it wasn't.
Yeah. Because it just, essentially, like, how they describe it at the start of Berserk is just like, that dude, it's not even a sword, it's just a big slab of iron he's swinging, like.
I can't believe it! And the winners of the Corneo Cup, the deadly and dynamic duo, Cloud and Aerith!
All right, come on, secret boss. You change the rules, flip the script, round opens up. Come on.
Oh,
Come
you're
on.
taking this rather low.
Come on.
I was looking
You're not just
forward
gonna
to a
fight
little
normal
temper
robots
tantrum.
at the end of this.
When you bet it all on a toss, sometimes you get burned by Lady Luck. Every coin has two sides.
Except for
You're
yours.
right, of course. Even if they are both the same.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Little Miss Pedantic.
Later.
And now, I believe I have a prize to collect.
Sorry. The madam will have to wait. The Don's demanding that we tack on one more match, it seems.
What?
If they win out, then you get paid in full.
There you go.
Now hold on just a goddamn minute.
His call, not mine.